Hi guys, it's Monday the 11th. So, here's the deal. I'm not going to be in school for a while. You're going to have the sub. This stinks. We're going to change it up. We're going to change it up. We've been doing the region of East Asia, and we were getting into the history of ancient Asia and ancient China. We're going to call a timeout. We're going to call a timeout on that unit. And we're going to do something that's going to be a little bit easier for me to do with you while I'm out. Okay, so we're going to jump ahead in the curriculum. We're going to jump ahead to a different unit. It's going to be completely different. We're calling a timeout. We're doing something different. You're going to have a sub. This is going to be easier for me to do and for the sub to do and for you to do. So, we're gonna head to. I wasn't planning on doing this for a few months, but we're gonna go to Africa. We're gonna switch to Africa because in that unit there is a book that I wanted to read with you, all about the country of Sudan. You don't know anything about Sudan, probably. We might have talked about it. We looked at it on a map. There's Sudan, and then there's South Sudan. South Sudan is actually the youngest country in the world. Sudan and South Sudan had a civil war, and in the falling out, South Sudan became the newest country. What happened, and what you're going to read in this book is the north part of Sudan is predominantly Muslim, and the south part of Sudan is predominantly Christian. They didn't get along based on religious things, but also it was over resources too. The south tends to have more oil, a better climate, better soil. So there was a lot of issues between the north and the south. The north was in charge of the government. The north had the power. The north had the weapons. And so what you're going to read is a story about that civil war. And the name of the book is A Long Walk to Water. Some of you might have read this before. I told you at the beginning of the year we were going to read it. I didn't anticipate us to read it this quick, but things changed and we're going to adapt. So we're gonna read this book now. How this is going to work. Every single day, you're going to read 2 chapters, okay? There is a classroom set of books, and I am in the process of working on getting everybody their own copy. But until everybody gets their own copy, which you should be getting shortly, until you each get your own copy, when you come into class, there'll be a classroom set of books, and then your sub is also going to play the audio book on the speakers in my room. So you can listen to the audiobook and follow along, or if you prefer, just listen to the audiobook. And at the end of each chapter, I'm going to post on Google Classroom every day a handful of questions for each chapter. Maybe 3, 4, 5 questions for each chapter. So if you're going to read 2 chapters every single day. So you're going to have 10 questions tops, probably less, every single day to answer based on this book. Okay, that's when you're in school, you're going to read 2 chapters with your classmates and with the sub. When you're at home, you're going to read 2 chapters also. Now, you might have to just have the audio book for the first few days, but eventually everybody's going to get their own copy. And you're going to do 2 chapters a day, and you're going to log on to Google Classroom, and you're going to see the questions that I have for you for those chapters on that day. And then I would like you to answer them, and please, once you answer them, remember to hit submit or turn in Google Classroom so that I can see that you've accomplished it, that you've completed it, okay? I did not intend for us to switch to this so quickly, but it is what it is. We will get back to ancient China. We will get back to East Asia when I return. But for now, this is going to be a graded assignment. Every day you need to turn in these questions. You need to read both chapters. And I actually think you will really, really enjoy this book. So, you guys get a little break from me. And you get to read a really, really awesome book that I think you will enjoy. Okay? So that's that. You're going to listen to the audiobook with the sub today. Guys at home, you're going to just have to listen to the audiobook and answer the questions for chapters 1 and 2. And I will probably be making more of these YouTube videos to post onto Google Classroom again. Okay? All right, guys. I'm sorry I'm throwing everyone a curveball. That's it. Bye.